good morning, everybody. So it is Sunday, it's a long run day, and I'm getting ready to go out and do that said run. We had some breakfast this morning, Jamie's headed off to work, and so I thought just to kind of switch things up a little bit, I would do kind of a quick little get ready with me, because I don't know, that seems to be something people enjoy, and then take you guys out on my run. It's brutally windy out there, about 30-35 mile per hour winds, and it's not warm, but it's sunny, so we're gonna see how it goes. Perfect time to use one of these new face shields, running buffs that I got, that you'll have seen from the last video. And I just noticed that the mirror I've got here, like the frame's kind of coming apart on the corner, so I'll have to check that out. Okay, random distraction. Okay, so here's the gear I'm going to be using. I do not use expensive gear. Just picked up some of these, some more running technical underwear. These Joe Boxer technical boxers. They were like $3, so I bought a bunch. And I've got these ACX Active brand shorts. ACX is like Giant Tiger brand. Honestly, they've been fine so far, and that's pretty much all I've used is ACX kind of stuff, clothing and stuff. Got this Asics shirt that Jamie picked up for me actually at a thrift store. I think it was like $3 or $4 or something. It fits nice, and it's really good. And I got some Saucony socks. I found these, it was like a 10 pack I think for like $12 or something in Winners. So that's what I'll be wearing, along with I've got kind of like a like windbreaker type jacket that you guys would have seen plenty of times in other videos or Instagram posts or whatever. It's like a New Balance one, and that was given to me secondhand. So essentially all of my running gear here is probably like, I don't know, $10 maybe for these 4 pieces. Then the jacket was free. And probably the most important thing I'm going to use today is this Body Glide anti-blister and chafing balm. And Body Glide is vegan friendly. Soon time for a new one. I've been able to use this one for quite a while, but it's getting a little bit low. And you know, you just kind of put that in areas where you don't want to chafe and you're good to go. I don't bother with my feet, just, you know, around my midsection areas, and I'm good. Here we go, I'll give you a little look of how it looks once I'm actually dressed and ready to go. I like it. I like the shirt. I think it fits really well. Okay, and I will be wearing my Saucony Ride 10s. These are a great neutral running shoe. They're good for a road and, you know, groomed trail, like something that's not like technical or too bad or anything. But they've got a nice tread. They fit me really well. They're very comfortable right out of the box. Good for long runs, and I've worn them, you know, racing as well. Got probably 250 kilometers on these now, 150 miles or something, and they still feel completely new. So definitely a good shoe. And this is my hydration belt. It's got a nice, this is the brand's Lot Fancy. It's some like cheap Chinese brand or something that I found on Amazon. This belt was like $14 or something. It's got 2 bottles that's, you know, probably 250 mil, 300 mil, something like that. You know, good sized pouch that my iPhone will fit in there. I mean, honestly, like it's non-slip, so it's got the, you know, the bib holder for like when you're racing and stuff. For like $15, man, I really can't complain. This has been pretty good, very durable. It's held up really well. I've had it for almost a year now, I'd say, and it still looks brand new. So, I mean, I have no idea. Lot Fancy, it's just kind of a weird cheap name, but honestly it works. It's good value for the money, that's for sure. There we go. So this is the Cobra one, obviously, as you can tell. I really like this design. Stays in place nicely with my running room hat like I showed in the video from the other day. And yeah, you know, just gonna give me that extra protection from the wind. So I'm all geared up. I've got my hydration belt on, I've got, you know, my shoes and everything else, so I'm good to go. I just need to get out the door and make it happen. Okay, so everything fits pretty good. Just I'm gonna test, see what this audio sounds like, if it's gonna be really muffled coming out from under the face mask into the mic here. So this is as much of a test. I'm gonna test this little clip
out, and if it's still in the video, well, you know that it went okay. Alright, gonna test the audio out while running. It's pretty good out here. I mean, there is quite a wind. This face shield's definitely helping though. I'm about 2 miles in, 3K, somewhere around there. And you know, going good so far. Gonna run for about an hour and 15, hour 20, something like that. So I'll probably end up with like, I don't know, 14K, 13, 14K, just keeping it easy. But yeah, it's just amazing how different the trail looks already. You know, a couple weeks ago, it was like, okay, yeah, it's definitely fall, everything's turning orange. And now it's like everything's turning brown from orange. So it's just interesting to see how quick it has come. Surprisingly, not a lot of debris down on the trail today after the crazy heavy windstorm we had last night, which was shaking our house, but hey, I'll take it. There is a lot of water pooled in some spots though. There's some rougher sections of this trail, and had some heavy rain the last couple of days, so that's presented a little bit of an issue, but nothing major, nothing that I can't get around. Anyway, hoping the audio is still good while I'm running. Hopefully the mic isn't hitting up against, you know, my face too much or whatever, or it's not too muffled. But it's been a while since I've run with the selfie stick. A lot of people out walking their dogs today. Tried to wait for a section where I didn't think there'd be a lot of people. Anyway, coming up on a bridge here in a little bit. Gotta cross the road in a couple minutes, so I'll stop for now and catch up with you guys soon. Okay, here we go. So definitely didn't need to keep the mask on. Took my little dollar store gloves off as well. Warming up now. I mean, the sun is out. It's pretty reasonable temperature. I can unzip my jacket a little bit to allow some airflow. Still keep my, you know, neck and stuff warm. So anyway, just gonna keep plugging along here. It's been great to be able to continue making running videos on this channel, and see that there's still some interest, because I was so unsure of how I wanted to do things, whether I wanted to start a separate channel for my running. The river is raging today. Beautiful day. Other than that wind. But yeah, wasn't sure what I wanted to do, because, you know, not everybody's into running. Some people want, you know, hardcore vegan videos. Some people want recipes. Some people are into the fitness thing, and you can't please everybody. Just isn't possible. So anyway, I'm glad I just went with it. Stayed on the same channel. The response has been pretty good. Let me know what you guys think of the kind of get ready with me thing. I probably won't do that all the time, but since I run every day, but I don't know, I thought that might be a little bit interesting to show you guys what what I'm wearing, what I use for a little bit of gear and stuff. Gotta keep my eyes open for ATVs. A little bit of a glare. Can't really see too well what's going on behind me on my phone. So, yeah, and so for breakfast this morning, just had some toast, a couple pieces of whole wheat toast, and some just pan-fried diced tomato or potatoes, like, you know, home fries or whatever, and a little bit of the Eve's veggie bacon, 3 slices of that, which is quite low fat and high protein, which is nice. So it wasn't too heavy of a breakfast. A little bit of fattiness and saltiness in the potatoes, but that's okay. I'm burning that off on this run here today, keeping it nice and slow, just a nice fat burning workout anyway, so not really using up my store of glycogen, my carbs today. Anyway, the trail is quite nice. It's quiet out here, which is good. Not a lot of traffic. There was a couple people with dogs back in a more populated area before I started recording, but pretty good here so far. I just love running in the fall because even if it is a little cool, it's good because it keeps you from overheating. But good scenery, some decent smells, you know. All right, my phone just told me that I'm at 20% battery, so I'm gonna wrap up the recording for now, and probably just see you guys when I get home, because I want to make sure that phone doesn't go dead and I record all of this on Strava. So catch up in a bit, folks. Okay, so just wanted to wrap things up. I've actually been home for a little bit since my run, and just re-looking at some of my medals here, and I've got them under my signed Vaseline CD, Love Spirals, a local band that is actually no more, still in plastic, Dockyard Boxer, and my Pearl Jam box set. Just a few things that I have on display there, along with my medals. But yeah, I got home a little while ago, did some YouTube stuff. I'm tidying up the house a little bit. Gonna make some chili cheese fries for Jamie and I, vegan of course, for when she gets home from work, which is another, I don't know, hour and a half or 2 hours, something like that. What time is it? Hour and a half. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that. It was a good run, finished up with about 13.7K in total, so a little over maybe 8 miles. And yeah, it was a nice day for it, good day out on the trail. Hopefully all the audio and video and everything was good from earlier, so let me know what you think down below if you liked this style of video where we're kind of talking about what we're doing before I take you out on the run with me, and then, you know, all of that good stuff. If you're interested in learning more about the kind of gear that I use, or pricing, or reviews on things, how I fuel myself as a vegan runner, all kinds of stuff. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below and I'll make a video about it. All right guys, till next time, peace.